Hello and welcome to Virtual Grammar Club. Well guys, today my video is about the fourth part of speech verb and its types. So let's move on and see. Verb is singular and plural for verb is verbs. Verb is derived from a Latin word verbum which means word. Words that describe actions are called verbs. So verbs are the words which describe actions. Examples: go, write, eat, play, jump, and cook. These are different kinds of verbs, and you can give me your own examples of verbs in the comment box and let me see. Types of verbs. There are three main types of verbs. Number one, action verbs, which are further divided into transitive verbs or passive verbs, and intransitive verbs or active verbs. Number two, linking verbs, and number three, helping verbs. These are all different types of verbs. So what are transitive verbs? Transitive verbs are verbs that express actions received by an object. Here are some examples about transitive verbs. Number one, I beat the drum. Here, drum is the object which receives the action. Number two, they threw pebbles in the pool. So, pebbles are the objects which receive action. So guys, intransitive verbs. Now, intransitive verbs are verbs that express action but do not take an object. So the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs is that intransitive verbs do not need an object. And this is the main difference. Examples: number one, you ran. Number two, I walked in the morning. Number three, John slept deeply. All these three verbs like ran, walked, and slept do not need an object. Next is linking verb. A linking verb connects a subject with the word that gives information about the subject. So it links the subject to the word which gives information about the same subject. That's why such kind of verbs are called linking verbs. So following are the examples of linking verb. Number one, she is excited, where is linking she to excited. Number two, it's cloudy outside, so seems is connecting it to the cloudy weather outside. And number three, I am exhausted, where am is connecting I to exhausted. Next type of verbs are called helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs are verbs which help main verb or verbs in a sentence by extending its meaning. They help to add detail about time, like when we use them for the sake of different tenses and to show different types of sentence structures regarding tenses, or the other kind of helping verbs which we use for obligation, possibility, or necessity, and those helping verbs are called modal verbs in a sentence. So helping verbs are divided into auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. Helping verbs used in tenses are generally called be, which are is, are, am, was, were, will, shall, have, has, had, have been, has been, had been, do, does, and did. So these are all the helping verbs which we are using in different tenses. Okay, rest of helping verbs are called modal verbs, which are shall, should, can, could, may, might, will, would, must, ought to, need to, have to, has to, and had to. Well guys, give me your own examples of different verbs in the comment box. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you soon. Bye bye.